Hello, Unky Tonks. Now, this is going to sound really hypocritical, but I won't be buying a poppy from the Royal British Legion again until they get their act together. I don't like how they run their business, and that's what it is. It's a business. It's called a charity, but I mean, they're sitting on millions of pounds in the bank making interest while veterans are homeless on the streets. I thought it was meant to be for veterans, to get them back on the feet, veterans in need, veterans, British Army, Navy, Air Force, veterans. I thought that's what it was all about, but no, it's been burned through now by woke ideologies and culture who have made it into a identity politics parade. I've been told that apparently you are far more likely to get money out of the Royal British Legion if you are a former officer who wants money for a business rather than a veteran on the street who wants a loan for a deposit on a property or something. Whether that's true or not, but I can well believe it, folks. I really could. I walked into my local Royal British Legion years ago asking for help, and the woman who worked there, she looked at me like I was, I don't know, crap on her shoe. She couldn't wait to get me out the door fast enough. You know, I had a better welcome when I invaded Iraq back in 2004. You know what I mean? You have pensioners with little or no money, probably impoverished, giving up their time to sell poppies in supermarkets and elsewhere on cold street corners, while the CEO and others who work for the RBL are on hundreds of thousands of pounds a year. It's not right, is it? So that's why I'm not buying a poppy. Saying that, the red poppy, it's ours. All right, it's our thing. It represents everyone, regardless of what they looked like, sounded like, what they believed in, who they were. If they died for our country, our history, traditions, culture, yes, Britain has traditions and culture, then that poppy represents you. You wear it, the leaf points at 11 o'clock, which denotes the 11th hour, the 11th day, the 11th month when World War I officially ended, when the guns fell silent. That's what it denotes, and that's it. But now the poppy has been appropriated by the woke pressure groups, and one such is Poppies for Palestine. I mean, we get, as veterans, a weekend, all right, Remembrance Sunday. That's all we get once a year to remember our war dead, our glorious war dead. And they're being pissed on, their memories are being pissed on by groups like these who don't deserve to be remembered by our poppy, because if you support terrorists, then you have no claim to our poppy whatsoever. You have no right to wear it, in my opinion. That's what the poppy is for, not to promote identity politics. The poppy, our thing. It's our tradition every year. It isn't something to put your own brand on. It isn't something to be associated with an ideology that is detrimental to children's well-being. You know what I'm talking about? It's nothing to do with that. You know, it's not the woke Met Police with their different associations for different demographics. The poppy represents all. If you were gay and you died for Britain, that represents you. If you were black and you died for Britain in war, it represents you. If you had only one leg, if you identified as a pair of curtains back then but didn't tell anyone, and you died for our country, this honours you and represents you. It shouldn't be changed, altered, defaced, rebranded, and besmirched for anyone or anything. Palestine, the March for Plasticine, whatever the hell they're called, you know, they're marching in London on a near weekly basis. They were allowed, without consequence, to surround Parliament months ago to force MPs to vote for what they wanted. Veterans couldn't do that. When veterans descended onto London to protect the cenotaph, what happened? Police came out in riot gear, didn't they? I was there. Was it last year? Yeah, last year. Remembrance Sunday, I was there. And we were faced, veterans as well, faced with armed police waiting, expecting us to kick off. How dare they? How insulting, thinking we'd do that in front of the cenotaph. How little they think of us, how little they honour us, how little they respect us, you know. It's not just the war dead. You've got disabled veterans as well. I lost my hearing in Iraq. I've got PTSD. People have got worse, far worse. You go to war, you come back, you're different, you're completely different. And you've got these woke idiots appropriating our thing. Well, it's not on, any of it. I want it to stop. I don't want it. I just want the red poppy, as it always has been, to be as it always will be. That's all I want. In the words of Kamala Harris, I want the poppy to be unburdened by you know what the fuck she said. I don't know. I don't think she understands what she meant, but you know what I'm talking about. Unburdened by what has been. Unburdened. What is going to be unburdened by what has been? If she wins next week, America's finished. And I'll end on that note. Anyway, there we go. I'm past 49. Thanks for watching. And until the next time, Roger Trout.